Hey folks, John here. Now the question is, how prepared are you? I sure hope you are getting more and more prepared every day. Right now, and it's never too late, but it's definitely harder. It is 100 times harder to get prepared, get the stock you need, the inventory you need, than it was 4 or 5 years ago. It's what cost you $100 4 years ago is now going to cost you 500 for $100. It's almost not worth going to the store for. But the most important thing to remember is every time you go to the store, pick up one more thing for the stockpile. We supposedly had a second balloon or whatever it was over in Alaska. Biden had shot down. Was that Biden's way of, hey, look at me, guys, I listen. We'll do take two. We shot over Alaska this time. Are you happy for me? Because it's straight up bullshit's what it is. Now, the first one, Biden had to make sure his partners got all the stuff they needed, probably. And when they gave the okay, they shot it down over the ocean. That way, all the evidence is in the salt water, which is no good now. I want you to take any old piece of equipment you got and just put it in a bucket of salt water overnight. Take it out the next day, let it dry out, and try to get something out of that thing. It ain't gonna work. The hard drives are scrambled, the processors or whatever, everything is no good now. You're not going to get no recognition. You're not going to know where it was even sent to in China. The only thing you're going to get is manufacturers. And hell, everything's already made in China, so that don't help you. I just see I'm in my garage at 6 a.m. in the morning. This is where I go every morning. I drink my cup of coffee, which is right here. Get ready to start my day. Now, I don't expect everybody to have a garage like this because it just doesn't happen. But when shit goes bad, this garage is going to be a much needed thing. I got welders. I got plasma cutters. I got torches. I have containers and containers, nuts, bolts, screws, nails, you name it. You're not going to be able to buy anything, so you got to fabricate it. And you're going to have to work on your own stuff to get to point A to point B, just in case you can go out and find something. And then you're going to have the fuel to even get there. So you got to look at long line of things what you need. Oh, I got 4 or 5, 6, well, about 4 or 5 plows outside. I got a bunch of angle iron. Shit goes bad, I'm gonna weld me a cow tipper on the front of my truck, and I will use that cow tipper. And if some of you guys don't know what a cow tipper is basically that piece of steel that's in the front of a train, and it'll be done with a couple snow plows. It's getting to the season where we almost need to start gardening. I am getting stuff prepped ready for it. This garden will be twice as big as last year, 5 times stronger. I will be using every square inch of it that I have to, well, if I can, because I know it's only going to get worse. People, double check your inventory, triple check your inventory. I just went out and got a big old meat slicer. Well, we'll call it the bone chopper. It looks like a bandsaw on steroids. and it has a meat grinder hooked to it. I went out and got an incubator for my eggs. It holds 48 eggs. Why? Because this is the things we need to do. We're going to need to cut our own meat. We're going to need to raise our own chicks, and so on. And I want you guys to check it. If your chickens are not laying eggs, check out the feed that you're giving them because it might have something to do with it. My ways to look at it with chickens. Chickens are like a date. You gotta feed her good, you gotta make her happy, and then she'll lay for you. And if you don't do them things, she ain't gonna lay for you. But folks, have a good day. Later.